Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. This morning I'm going to be making some, we'll call it gourmet potato salad. And we're going to use the little red gourmet potatoes, and I've got a couple of secret ingredients. So to start out with, we're going to boil the potatoes for about 30 minutes in their skins, and I'm also going to go ahead and boil 2 extra large eggs. So here we go. Here are my potatoes, and that's probably about 2.5 to 3 pounds of the little small gourmet red potatoes. And there are my eggs. Now, there's a secret to boiling eggs that you can use so they won't crack, and that is to put a metal object in there, like the backside of a regular table knife. And what I'm going to do is boil them. As soon as they come to a boil, I'm going to take the knife out and put the lid on them, turn the burner off, and just let them sit there. And again, my potatoes will probably have to cook for about 30 minutes. I'm going to also shred 1 medium onion on this side of my shredder. So when I get all this done, we'll be back. Alright, my potatoes are done, and of course my eggs are done. And I wanted to show you how I get the eggs out without breaking the egg itself. I'm going to run a little bit of water, just a little stream of warm water. Take the egg, crack it all around, and then let that water be running on it. Just peel up a little bit of it, and the water will run in between the shell and the egg. See? You've got that little skin on there. You want to get that water under the skin, and the egg will come loose from the shell. See? Again, here's another one. The water is a little too hot. Let me make it a little cooler. Crack it all around gently. And this is if you're making deviled eggs, you want them all to come out perfect. So just pinch up a little bit of it and get that skin, and let that water run under the shell. See? It all just will come right off. There you go. 2 eggs. Now I'm going to mash these eggs up because they're going in potato salad. And this is what I'm going to use, a potato masher. Just mash them all up because I like my eggs mashed up very fine going in the potato salad. It's a lot quicker than trying to do it with a fork. Mash it up very fine. Okay. There's my 2 hard-boiled eggs that are going in the potato salad. And I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm ready to skin my potatoes. Again, I'm going to run the water just a little bit because the potatoes are still pretty hot. I'm going to just find a place where I can scrape that peeling off. And I like to cut out those little eyes. Now, I'm going to put these down in some water that has salt in it because I do not want my potatoes to turn dark on the edges at all. So I'm going to put a lot of salt in some barely warm water and let these sit in it till I get them all peeled, and then I'm ready to slice them. Just barely warm water. And a whole bunch of salt in the water. Okay, I'm going to peel another one now just to let you watch me do it. Just get it started. Okay, one more. And any little places, that you see on there, just kind of scrape those off. There's a little place. Okay, I'm going to finish peeling the rest of these potatoes. Once I get them peeled, I'm going to drain the salty water off and slice them like that. And it only took about 20 minutes for these to cook. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes, but depending on the size of the potatoes. So I'm going to slice all the potatoes like that. And when I get all that done, we'll be back. Okay, I have completed peeling and slicing my potatoes. Now I'm going to add a little salt. And I'm going to add Italian seasoning, which is mostly oregano, just a little bit, because oregano greatly enhances the taste of the potatoes. And also because they were boiled in the skins, that also enhances the taste. I'm going to add my 2 extra large eggs that were hard boiled. And I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of sweet relish. Kind of heaping tablespoons, really. 1 medium onion shredded with the juice. See the juice that's down there? Just dump that all in. And now, with my gloved hand, I'm just going to mix this in there gently. Now the potatoes are still just slightly warm. Okay, now I'm going to mix up a little secret ingredient. Two heaping tablespoons of real mayonnaise, and I use Kraft. To this, I'm going to add Dijon mustard with chardonnay, okay? And this is going to make it taste completely different than you would think regular potato salad would taste, but it will be delicious. So I'm just going to squirt, if I can get it to come out. It's not coming out. There it comes. So that's a good, maybe tablespoon and a half, again, of Dijon mustard with chardonnay. And it really, whatever brand you want to use, but make sure it's got the chardonnay in it. Just mix that up, the mayonnaise with the mustard. Now, the way I discovered this was I was fixing potato salad one day, and I always put maybe a couple of teaspoons of just regular yellow mustard in my potato salad. Well, I had run out of mustard, but I did have some of this type mustard in the refrigerator. So I just squirted some in, maybe a tablespoon, and I've been making it that way ever since because it made the potato salad with a slightly different taste, but really, in my opinion, much better than regular potato salad. So now I've mixed that all up, and I'm just going to dump it in. And I'm going to use my gloved hand again to mix this up. Just mix it all up so every piece of potato is coated. Now, the trick on the Italian seasoning or you can just use regular oregano. Just enhances the taste of the potatoes. And again, as I said, if you boil them in the skin, it's going to enhance the taste also. And you notice these potatoes are firm. The red potatoes hold together much better than, in my opinion, any other kind of potato. So you definitely want to use the red potatoes for the potato salad. Now, the other thing is that with the potatoes, I buy a 50-pound bag, and they're all the small little gourmet type potatoes, but they really cost less than a 50-pound bag of the other kind of potato, the bigger one. So I think what somebody is doing, some company, they're taking all those small potatoes that the potato growers don't really get a lot of money for. They're repackaging them and calling them gourmet potatoes, and of course they sell for more. And you can actually buy these little potatoes in Walmart, and they'll call them gourmet potatoes. So that's a little hint for you. If you get them, at the farmer's market, you can get them gourmet potatoes for actually cheaper than you can get regular potatoes. Okay, now see that's moist, got plenty of juice in there because of the sweet relish and because of the juice from the onion. I'm just going to spread that out. And then I'm just going to put a little paprika on it for garnish, just around the edges. Now I went for years and could never seem to get an egg, a boiled egg, to come out pretty so I could make deviled eggs. It really was very discouraging. And then one time on TV years ago, I saw a lady demonstrating how to do that. And while the egg was still slightly warm, she put it under, just cracked it all around, and put it under the slightly running medium warm water. Got that water under the little skin, and the egg will just come out perfect every time. Okay, so there you have it, gourmet potato salad. That's what I'm going to call it, gourmet potato salad. All right, and we'll put this in the refrigerator, and we'll see you next time.